Hey guys, Doc Storm here again. So today I want to show you guys another video on how to beat Lava Hound decks. Now I know that this is a new legendary and sometimes we get flustered with new cards, so why don't we take a look first, okay? So as you can see, finally level 8, glad to be, just trying to hit up Legendary Arena, climbing up slowly but surely. So here in the beginning, nothing much has happened. So now we're both storing Elixir. So with the Elixir Pump in the beginning, if you have it, it is a good thing because it forces you to play a little bit more defensive. Now with this May 18th update, it is trying to force players to play a little bit more offensively, so they are nerfing a lot of cards. You can check it out at my blog, but some of the major ones is like Free Spell, decreased by 1 second duration, and then also the Royal Giant health is decreased by, or no, his damage is decreased by I believe 4%, and then the cannon health again is nerfed by about 5%. So now let's talk a bit about this video. So again, I'm trying this Hog and Skelly move, but the thing is my opponent is smart. That cannon placement is very good because it does force my Hog to get into that cannon and both towers are shooting down at it. So I am having difficulties getting into the tower. So at this point I knew I had to switch my strategy. Anytime an opponent plays a baby dragon, I'm always skeptical that it might be an air deck. So you always keep that in the back of your head. Now the musketeer, I'm trying to place her away from my elixir collector because like that he's been sending fireballs up this way, so why give him an additional target to hit, right? So now I'm smarter. I move the elixir collector closer to my healthy tower. It forces him not to damage my elixir collector and my tower that's already damaged. And you can see my opponent did not do the same, which was not smart. So here I'm switching up the strategy. I'm using my barbs and my hogs to rush. So bam, I throw my fireball down. It's a good value. It hits 3 targets. So at least I got to the tower this time, so not bad, but still needs some tweaking. So now he revealed that it is indeed an air deck with the Lava Hound. So good thing I have a musketeer. Now I'm in a bit of a trouble just there, but I use my skeletons to lure the minion horde back to the Lava Hound, so when my fireball was back into rotation, I can hit them all at the same time. So just defending here. After his full out rush, what I did was either go for counterattack or go for a elixir collector. So I opted for that, but as I saw an advantage, I soon laid down my barb and hog rush again because I knew he didn't have his fireball. So we actually did very good damage there. So now just defending. Now he also revealed that he has indeed a minion horde, which is very common in air decks. They have the baby dragon, minions, and minion horde, just to help distract for their Lava Hound. So here again I was going for the attack after counterattack. We are doing some damage to the tower and it is overtime. It is getting a little bit dicey because the Lava Hound is getting close. But my musketeer is up and shooting. So again, look at this here. I opted to use the fireball because I knew that I can end the game if I use my fireball and my zap. So right there guys, I don't know if you saw, but that was my advanced technique that I want to show you. It's called the skeleton run. What I indeed did there was, 1, slow the minion horde down because they get attracted to the skeleton, and 2, now look at how the minion horde chases my skeleton. So I'm getting it away from my damage tower. And then I just ended it with a zap. So again guys, a part of it is knowing when to do what. And sometimes if your original strategy doesn't work, you have to switch it up. 1, it makes your opponent have to think fast also. 2, it makes you a better player because you're adapting to the situation. So there was 2 quick things that I did. 1 was I switched my strategy, used the barb and the hog just so that it's a meteor rush, so that hopefully I can take out the cannon and damage the tower a little bit, which it did happen twice to lower the tower down to decent health. Now the second thing that I did correctly was right when I had that fireball, I can either shoot the minion horde down with the fireball and be completely safe because they wouldn't have won, but I wouldn't have won. Or if I planned it wisely, I could have shot the fireball to damage it and then ended my zap. But I had to defend the minion horde really quickly, and that's what I opted to do with the skeleton run. The skeleton run placement is tricky because you do need to place them in the middle so that the two groups split. Because if you place it too close to my damaged tower side, what they would have ended up doing was running towards the minion horde, and the minion horde would have swept it quickly and then also hit my tower. So what you want to do was have two groups go towards the minion horde so that it kind of attracts the minion horde to the middle, and then the other two groups running around the other side of the lane so that the minion hordes again gets attracted to the skeleton. So now both of my towers can damage it at once. So that's what I call the skeleton run, guys. That's the advanced technique for the day. So again, I hope you guys liked the video, and stay tuned as I slowly climb up the trophies. Hopefully I can hit up Legendary Arena. So take care, guys. Thanks for watching. And if you like what you're seeing, please subscribe. Helps the channel a lot. Thanks, guys. You guys are great.